Teen girl taken into custody accused of stealing on the beach. Beach Patrol let her go after she called a parent to pick her up. But the man who showed up wasn't her dad. Now at 6, we're asking how he was able to walk away with the girl, no questions asked. Investigators say the teen gave them a fake name when they caught her stealing people's beach bags.
But the man who picked her up didn't hide his own identity. So Channel 9's Jeff Deal tried to track the man down today. Jeff, he was arrested at a local resort.
At the El Caribe Resort, which is about a mile and a half down the beach from where I'm standing now. This is right near where the girl was arrested, right next to the beach safety headquarters. And this is where they say they released the girl to this man who was posing as her father. It was on Daytona Beach. 2 teens were caught accused of stealing beach bags. Investigators say one of them is a juvenile girl who gave Volusia County beach safety officers a fake name and date of birth and told them this man, 32-year-old Jarrell Jackson, was her father. After investigators contacted Jackson, he showed up to their headquarters and signed a sworn affidavit agreeing that he was in fact the parent of the child and that he would have the child to court on the assigned date, time, and location. The problem is Jarrell Jackson isn't her father or legal guardian, but beach safety officers let him leave with the child. A couple of days later, they learned the girl's true identity. Investigators then caught up with Jackson at the nearby El Caribe Resort, where they say he admitted he knew she was using a fake name and knew she was listed as a runaway, and he still continued to harbor her. When we stopped by his home, no one answered, but we did see an older El Caribe Resort parking pass in the car out front. According to his arrest affidavit, Jackson told investigators he did not see this as a big deal and admitted he allowed her to stay with him at the resort without contacting her parents. At this point, we still don't know how he knew the girl or where her parents are. And we did ask beach safety how this happened, what kind of checks they did to verify the identities, and if they planned to make any changes in their verification process. They didn't answer that question, but they did let us know late this afternoon that the girl is now safe. She's in custody in Seminole County, and this is still an ongoing investigation involving multiple law enforcement agencies. Reporting live in Daytona Beach and Volusia County, Jeff Deal, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.